everyone and welcome back. It's Dawn here, and today we're going to continue with our series on painting structure, and we are going to paint a dry stone wall. I know we covered this in the basics, but we're going to just take it a little step further this time. We're going to use two colours for our wall, or two basic colours anyway, and we're going to start with a French grey, and all we're going to do, to begin with anyway, is shade it on like this. So that's quite a thick shading, which is what we want. There are two ways of doing this. I've tried both ways. The first time I tried it, I wasn't very happy with it, so I thought I won't show you that recording. I will do it this way instead, because I think you're going to get a better result if you do it like this. And we're going to shade on our French grey, and then we are going to switch to gunmetal, like that. So that will give you the darker shades within the stones. So we're just going to do a basic shading, just like that, a little bit like our basic wash that we did in our basic techniques. The very first one we did, if you were with me that far back. And then we're going to put those pencils back, out of the way. We're going to take our brush and we're going to wet this with water, obviously. And what we're going to do, you'll need to have your blue-grey ready for this with your Derwent watercolour pencils, or whatever pencils you're using, whatever brand of pencils you're using. You'll need something sort of the equivalent. So you'll need the darkest grey you've got probably for this next bit. And mine, in my case, it's a blue-grey. But whatever your darkest grey is, and we're going to put in our stones, and we're going to put them in fairly random. And make sure that they're different sizes. So we'll have a big one here, a nice big one at the top there. Another one not quite so big. And we're going to do them randomly right across our wall. Like that. And then we'll have perhaps a couple of flat stones here. And a tiny one tucked in there. And where you see these gaps, just fill them in, because that will add to the texture that we're trying to achieve. And try to get them so that they're not, the joins aren't lined up like this. Try to get them so that they intersect. So you can do some little dark spaces in odd places, like that. We'll have another one there, and we'll go to the bottom. So you don't have to be in any specific order for this. You can do them as you feel like it. So we'll carry on over here. In fact, the more random you do them, the more natural and the more realistic this wall's going to look. So we'll carry on. We'll have a nice big one down there at the bottom. Oops, that was not supposed to happen, but never mind, we'll carry on. Yes, as I was saying, I think, in an earlier video, these Derwent pencils, although they're good, if you sharpen them to a fine point, they do have a tendency to break, which is slightly annoying, but you can live with it. So, there, we got away with that. And we're going to blend that just a little with some water, and that will make the darks bleed, but that's okay because it will add to the texture that we're trying to achieve, and it'll give it a slightly darker overall impression. So just rub gently, just to rough it up a bit, so to speak, but only do that to your pencil paintings, not each other. Okay, and there we have a lovely textured dry stone wall. And to give you an idea of what it looks like in its setting, here is a little painting I did earlier. And this is the one I did the other way around, where I wetted the paper first and then shaded it in. But I wasn't quite as happy with that one. I preferred that one. I'm not sure I can get them both in the same frame. Oh, just about. So there we go. There is our dry stone wall. And I hope you've enjoyed this video, and indeed all of our videos in this series. And if you are enjoying this series of watercolour pencils, please do give it the thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so that you never miss an upload. And tomorrow we're going to be continuing with painting structure, and we are going to be painting a panelled fence. So do come back and see how we do that with our watercolour pencils. And in the meantime, please do stay safe, enjoy your painting and have fun. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye for now.